It's just us, right? And it's a team, and like we're building a stronger foundation.
It's just weird because we're social distancing, obviously. So like we really only have each other to hang out with.
This person is my family now. I wouldn't want to be doing this in any other way with any other person.
Lats, living apart together. So, you spend a lot of time together, but you don't live together.
He's taking it to a little bit another level other than what I would do, but like I said, I have to respect that.
He's not on social media, and as I kind of keep telling people, like, Ron's not taking it as seriously as I am. He gets up and goes to work every day, so his days are very normal.
So we were like, I think we went into it being like, let's just see how it pans out, and then after a week, we were like, okay, it's pretty bad. At that point, I think we both agreed that we weren't going to take public transportation or Ubers, and run the risk of infecting the other, either of us, because at that point, we're still so uncertain.
Since we'd already been together that weekend when it all started, we hadn't interacted with anyone else. It just made sense. He has a studio apartment and I have a 1-bedroom, and I think I would go crazy during the week.
I was actually supposed to go back to Chicago and get more clothes and just things because I only packed what I could take on the airplane in mid-February. When I left Chicago, it was freezing, so I really just packed winter stuff. And even when I was leaving Chicago, I thought to myself, oh, I'll be back in 3 weeks, so I'm just gonna bring what I need.
We had talked about moving in when school was over. Then this all happened, and now we're just moving stuff in because we're pretty sure schools are not going back. Before 9 o'clock, they wake up, they eat breakfast, make their beds, get dressed, brush teeth, put dirty clothes away.
I've been spending so much time at Mars anyways. We have been having conversations about moving in together. To me, I didn't even feel the need to have a conversation. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we actually didn't have a conversation.
That's something we really enjoy doing, like walking around and looking at houses and talking about architecture. So normally then we would have come home, thought about making dinner. I'm not even letting him come into my house because he works around so many people. We just get back and it's like, okay, bye.
Yesterday we were trying to play a game on stupid text messaging game, and I was like, I don't think we finished. I got bored.
No, you gave up. I'm still waiting for your move.
His dad does an adult Bible study group or Sunday school, so we decided to call into that today, which I think gives some sort of comfort. I don't think we would have normally done that.
We did cocktails and cheese on the couch, and then had dinner at the table. You have to buy in, right? You have to be date night.
I'm definitely very lonely right now, and it's not even just talking to him on the phone would be better. It's the hanging out time, laughing, whatever, our little inside jokes.
It was a real bummer when our 1-year anniversary was essentially canceled, especially because it was actually a surprise that I had bought for him months ago.
My house is a disaster zone.
Yeah, that kind of goes back to we're much more rushed.
I was planning on going through my closet and getting spots for his stuff.
We weren't at a point, I guess, in our relationship where we were calling each other just randomly.
There is no other outlet right now. It's not I can go to my best friend's house and sit on his couch and vomit my feelings and start to sort through them. I don't have that option anymore.
The worst part is not being able to connect with the friends, especially for me, because I don't really know anybody here. So I think for me, I'm lucky too in that I had already kind of been in this isolated bubble and I was kind of used to it. And it didn't bother me. I'm getting into a new life.
Yeah, the friends is the hardest. And it's hard because, that stuff only lasts so long with Zoom. It's not the same,
That one day when you were super anxious, but you didn't tell me that you were you woke up really anxious or whatever. And so the text messages that I was getting from Jenna were very felt very alarming to me. That was we need to, to me it felt we need to get out. We should leave now. And I was like, I had woken up with like a really good day, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm like, the world's not ending today. And then Jenna was the opposite of me and was like,
the world is
world's on
ending
fire.
today.
Sometimes I don't hear from Val. Didn't hear from her for a while this morning, and I was just wondering, well, I wonder if she's in a good place, or if maybe she's not, you know, feeling well, feeling kind of depressed.
I was on my treadmill.
Do you think like a pandemic makes you like consider like who do you care about and like how do you want to communicate with them, and you're forced to go into these new behaviors, or maybe their old behaviors? Hopefully they'll continue on beyond this.
Like if one of us is frustrated or anything, like we say it right away so that we can get it out there and be done.
This has been really a silver lining for me, the chance to kind of go through the routine with her before we move in. I think it's been great to have that practice.
I think like me getting to see and understand her more will just make me a better partner.
After being together 13 years, if we didn't get through this, as still a strong couple, like we weren't a strong couple going into it.
It's gonna be make or break, because it's more than just you're spending all this time together. It's a high stress, like there's a lot of adjustment, especially if you're still able to work. You're on the make side, and that's kind of cool.